Good morning, grade 3 and 4. Happy May Day, Friday, May 1st, 2020. You have a hymn to recite to me and the refrain, For Christ is with me. An epic book, or I think just one today, to read and take an AR test on. You should be all finished with your packet and all of your work that goes along with An American Hero Flies Again. Submit that to me today, please. Keep working on your Junior Park Ranger packet. You have all the way through another whole week and the next weekend yet before you have to have it submitted. And if you're running into a snag with something, please just let me know, okay? Your Wisconsin Dairyland test is today. We'll go through the answers for the crossword puzzle in just a moment. And then you have a new page to begin, and this is due Monday. We will have a test on this on Monday, and this is a big one. This is about the U.S. Constitution. You remember when the Declaration of Independence was signed, right? July 4th, 1776. That's an important date to know. It's important to know when the Constitution of the United States was signed, September 17th, 1787. And then we also have the Bill of Rights, which was September 25th, 1789. Now, even with that, to our Constitution, there have been over 11,000 amendments that have been proposed to Congress. Of those 11,000, that's since 1789, of those 11,000, 33 have been proposed by Congress to the states, and 27 of them have been ratified, or that means made law, okay? So finding out a lot about what are our rights as citizens of the United States of America. And we remember that Wisconsin has its own constitution as well. Remember, we have a federal government. That's the government of the United States of America. It oversees the whole country. And then we also have our state governments, okay? President Trump is in charge of all, or the head of, as president, the United States of America. And then Governor Evers is in charge of the state of Wisconsin. Now, certainly there are a lot of other people that work together to help them do their job, and they make that the country run as it should and our state run as it should. Okay, so a lot of things that you'll be working on with that. So take some time today to read through a lot of things to think about. Watch the videos and think about the things that you're reading on your Studies Weekly website. There's just a game on the back, Constitution Bingo. I'm not sure if we'll have a chance to play that. But you should understand what these words mean, okay? And if you don't, look them up, all right? You should understand what these words mean. Unconstitutional. You know what un means? Not. Okay, so unconstitutional means it does not fit in with the laws of the Constitution. How about Senate? Judicial. Checks and balances. Taxes. Executive. All sorts of things to be reading about, okay? So lots to think about and lots to do today and over the weekend. Alrighty, let's go through our answers for America's Dairyland. Making milk safe to drink by heating it is pasteurization. Pasteurization. I'm glad that one wasn't on our spelling test. How about Wisconsin is nicknamed America's Dairyland, Dairyland. A large dairy products company in Wisconsin, number 10, is Kraft, Kraft. Without it, pizza would be just bread with tiny pieces of toppings. Cheese, number 11 is cheese, Cheese. And 13, a group of animals of the same kind or closely related, and that is a breed, breed. You might have a breed of dog. They talked about breeds of cows in our paper. Going down, the blank factory, also called a creamery, came into use in the 1870s, and that is butter, butter. Holsteins produce about 6 gallons of this a day, and that is milk, milk. The kind of farm where cows are kept, I almost gave the answer, dairy, dairy. Number 4, a kind of cheese, mozzarella, mozzarella. A male parent, number 6, is, where are you, number 6? Oh, a sire, sire, S-I-R-E. Number 7, the study of blank can lead to healthier cows and more milk. Genetics, Genetics. Number 11, another kind of cheese, cheddar, Cheddar. And number 12, to carry or send away, especially to another country, is to export, Export. So when you export, you send it to another country and they buy it from you. When you import, you buy it from another country and bring it to our country, okay? So test will be up today. Take a test on that and get started on your work for Studies Weekly, okay? Everybody should have their paragraphs typed and handed in for your reading response. I had one person that was still out on that as of this morning, at least as far as I could see. The rest of you, I'll be getting the comments back and then you'll make whatever changes I tell you to make on those. And then we should be finished up with that. Your letters should be done and sent in. Your spelling test taken yesterday. Thumbs up, that was all good. I think we're good. All right, grade 3, you just have a review page to do for math, so a front and back of lesson 106 and 107. It has directions on it, but if you think you need more information, go back to your book for those lessons. And now grade 4, let's go through lesson 113. So we'll say ta-ta to grade 3. You can vamoose and get to business. Grade 4, I need you to have your hardcover reading books, a piece of paper, and a pencil. All righty, let's go through our math today. It's not a hard lesson at all. We're just going to be multiplying a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. So we're just adding one more spot. All right, here we go. So remember, pause the video if you needed to go and get your things and then come on back in. We're on page 716 and we're going to be starting with example 1. All right, now remember you have done 2-digit numbers times 2-digit numbers. So this shouldn't be anything but a walk in the park. So let's look at our story. It says a bakery is open 364 days each year. On each of those days, the bakery owner bakes 24 loaves of bread. How many loaves of bread does the owner bake each year? Okay, so 364 days is our group. There's 24 in each group. So we're going to do, whoops, try not to bump the paper, 364 times 24. And again, it's really important. Write neatly, one number in each box. Take your time. All right, we start with 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25. Carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. We're not just multiplying by 2 here, are we? We're multiplying by 20, actually. So we have to put a 0 down because we're multiplying by a 10. I like to cross these out because I know I'm done with them. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. Now we add. 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 8 is 13. 1 plus 4 plus 2 is 5. 1 plus 7 is 8. And so our answer is, oh, did you see what I just did here? 1 plus 4 is 5 and 2 more, that would be 7. Whoops-a-daisy, silly me. 8,736. Now, this is a good one to think about. Is my answer close to correct? Well, think about it. 364, that's going to be close to 400, times 24, that's going to be close to 20. So 1, 2, 3 zeros, and 8. Is my answer in the 8,000s? Close to 8,000? Yes. So I can't tell you that it's exactly right. Like if I would have left my 5 there, obviously I made a silly addition error, but I can tell that it's in the ballpark. All right. Let's look at example 2. During summer vacation, a school principal ordered 38 paperback dictionaries for the school bookstore. The cost of each dictionary was $4.07. What was the total cost of the dictionaries? So when you're multiplying, you ignore the decimal point in this section here. Okay, you still write it in your problem $4.07 for each dictionary, 38 for the number purchased. Okay, so let's write that down. And now let's do our work. 8 times 7 is 56. We carry the 5. 8 times 0 is 0, plus 5 is 5. We don't worry about the decimal point right now. 8 times 4 is 32. Remember, we're multiplying not just times 3, but times 30. So we write our 0 down. I'm going to cross out my 5. 3 times 7 is 21. Put down our 1. We carry the 2 above the 0 there. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. And 3 times 4 is 12. Now we add 6, 6, 4, 5, 1. We remember we need a dollar sign in front, and our decimal point is going to go into 1, 2 for our cents and our dollars. $154.66. Okay, now again, you could check it. $4.07 is close to $4. 38 is close to 40. So we go 1, 2, 3. 4 times 4 is 16. So we want to have something close to $160. Yep, I would say our answer is real close. All right. Let's try a practice together. Please work with me. 235 times 24. 4 times 5 is 20. Write down the 0, carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. I'm going to cross these out, write a 0, because I'm not just multiplying by 2, I'm multiplying by 20. 2 times 5 is 10. Write down the 0, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. And nothing else to add there. Add all of those. 0, 4, 16, 5. So 5,640. How about B? Now they have it written 14 times 430. You want the bigger number on top. Save yourself a million pounds of trouble. Remember, it doesn't matter which order we do it in, so put that bigger number on top. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. I'm going to cross out my 1. I write a 0 because I'm multiplying actually by 10. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. Add 0, 2, 10, 6. 6,020. All right, I'm going to slide my paper up here. Letter C. I don't think I have enough room here. I'm going to see if I've got another piece of paper. Yep. Here we go. Letter C. $1.25. Whoops. Times 24. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. I'm going to cross out. Oops, sorry, gotta have it down a little bit for you, don't I? Sorry about that. Remember, we're not doing anything with our decimal point yet. We write down the 0 because we're actually multiplying by 20. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. 2 times 1 is 2. Now we add 0, 0, 0 for our 10 and a 3. We remember our dollar sign. 1, 2 spots in. Our answer is $30. Letter D. $406, or not dollars, just 406, excuse me, times 32. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 times 4 is 8. We write down our 0. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1, and 3 times 4 is 12. We add 2, 9, 9, 2, 1. Now, does that seem like a huge number to you? Well, think about it. If I do 400 times 30, 1, 2, 3 zeros, and 4 times 3 is 12, 12,000. Okay? Estimating in your head can really help, or if you want to write it on your page, go right ahead. We have 2 left to do. E is $6.20 times 31. 0 for 1 times 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 6 is 6. We write down our 0 for multiplying times 30. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 6 is 18. We add. 0 and 0 is 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. 1 plus 8 is 9. 1 plus 0 is 1. We put our dollar sign and our decimal point. 1, 2 in. Last problem. Letter F. 562 times 47. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 1 is 43. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 4 is 39. 0 for multiplying by 40. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 is 22. 4, 11, 13, 14, 6, and 2. 26,414. What? Yup. But think about it. 500 times 50, 3 zeros, and a 25. Something more than 25,000. Okay, I guess we could have done this one to 600 would have been better, right? So then it would be closer to 30,000. That's even better, I guess. Either one, either way you look at it, okay? All right, so there you go. Back to me. All right, so it's just one more step. However, one more step means one more spot where you can make a silly error. So really take your time and think about it. Think about, does my answer make sense? Is it reasonable? You know, I was going to tell you one other thing, especially with this kind, if you would like, check your answers with a calculator. You still have to do all of the work first and then check your answers with a calculator. I'm okay with that. If you don't have it right, you're going to have to start over and see where your mistake lies, okay? But check your answers with a calculator. I'm okay with that. How'd you do on your lessons yesterday? If you had some silly mistakes, make sure you're more careful so that you don't repeat them today. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.